Hello and welcome to another exciting useless review with me, Chris, in case you didn't know who I was. Today we're having a look at Liber Hereticus from the Warhammer Horus Heresy Age of Darkness game system. Huge thank you to Games Workshop for sending me a review copy of this book and of the core book and of course the Liber Astartes as well. We're going to have a quick look through this book. These books are thick tomes. They're about 300 some plus pages, hardcover, beautiful artwork, beautiful page layout. If you came here after watching the Liber Astartes one, yeah, I already went through that, and it already answers a bunch of my questions about how these books are laid out and such. But we're going to go through. So Liber Hereticus is all about the traitor legions, the legions that sided with the War Master Horus in the Age of Darkness. And so, yeah, this is going to cover just basically what, nine of those legions. And yeah, man, these are huge books. I have not opened this yet, so it's going to sound a little creaky, but yeah. So the foreword, we'll read the foreword. In war, even the mightiest strategist is measured by the manner in which they set forth upon their conquest. For only the foolish or the desperate do so without fulsome preparation and studious review of this strategy as of allies and enemies. This book forms the foundation of the new age for the Horus Heresy. Within this book, you will find Space Marine Legion Army list redesigned for this edition of Warhammer Horus Heresy Age of Darkness rules, containing all the units, rules, heraldry needed to represent any of the traitor legions or the rare warriors who chose to betray their primarchs, with the loyalist legion detailed in their own volume, the Liber Astartes, those seeking to collect armies of the traitor legions, and those who wish to use them to engage in battle using the Horus Heresy Age of Darkness rules will find this book key to their endeavors. Rules for those warriors and war machines common to all Space Marine legions are fully detailed, as well as the unique units and tactics of the following Space Marine legions: 3rd Legion, Emperor's Children; 4th Legion, Iron Warriors; 8th Legion, Night Lords; 12th Legion, World Eaters; 14, Death Guard; 15, Thousand Sun; 16, Sons of Horus; 17, Word Bearers; and 20, Alpha Legion. This book is not a standalone product. You need the core rulebook to, maximize your experience. Table of contents is 2 pages. This book is 342 pages. This is a thick book. Thick. The contents are Crusade Force Organization Chart, Allies in the Age of Darkness, Warlords in the Legion Astartes. Then, of course, we get into the HQ. Now, these names and everything look very familiar, so I assume they are of a similar, layout to the other books. So I assume all the legions follow similar patterns. Like, for example, HQ is Legion Praetor, Legion Cataphracti Praetor, Legion Tartaros Praetor, Legion Centurion, Legion Cataphracti Centurion, Legion Tartaros Centurion, Legion Command Squad, Legion Cataphracti Command Squad, Legion Tartaros Command Squad, Legion Damocles Command Rhino. My God. And then it goes on like that. So it's Elites, it's a Veteran Squad, Terminator Cataphracti Squad, Terminator Tartaros Squad, Destroyer Assault Squad, Mortalis Destroyer Squad, Apothecarian Detachment, Tech Marine Covenant, Contemptor Dreadnought Talon, Reaper Battery. Troops, it's Tactical Squad, Despoiler Squad, Assault Squad, Breacher Squad, Tactical Support Squad, Reconnaissance Squad, and Scout Squad. So there's no shortage of troop choices in any of these legions. They're all pretty much, pretty similar, right? Which you would expect, because it's not like wild variances in the amount of troops and stuff like that. Like, everybody's pretty much the same. It's only their little special rules that make the big difference, right? Dedicated transports is Legion Rhino Transport, Legion Drop Pod, Legion Dreadnought Drop Pod, and Legion Termite Assault Drill. Fast attack, you have Seeker Squad, Outrider Squad, Saber Strike Squad, Sky Hunter Squadron, Javelin Squadron, Proteus Land Speeder Squadron, Storm Eagle Gunship, Ziffin Interceptor, and Dreadclaw Drop Pod. Heavy support, you get Leviathan Dreadnought Talon, Legion Dreadio Dreadnought Talon, Heavy Support Squad, Predator Squadron, Sicarian Squadron, Sicarian Arcus Squadron, Sicarian Punisher Squadron, Sicarian Venator Squadron, Sicarian Omega Squadron, Legion Kratos Squadron, Land Raider Proteus Carrier Squadron, Land Raider Proteus Explorator, Vindicator Squadron, Land Raider Spartan, Scorpius Squadron, Arquitor Squadron, Fire Raptor Gunship, Deathstorm Drop Pod Squadron, and Carbalus Assault Claw. I can never say the name. Cararitus? I'm sure plenty of you guys out there are probably telling me, no, Chris, this is how you say it. Well, feel free to comment down below. No, this is how you say it. If you say it, if you're going to type it out, spell it phonetically. Lord of War is Cerberus Squadron, Typhon Squadron, Glaive, Fellblade, Falcon, Thunderhawk Gunship, Sokar, Stormbird, and Mastodon. Then it's got all the appendices, and then it goes into the chapters, which is Emperor's Children, Iron Warriors, Night Lords, World Eaters, Death Guard, Thousand Sons, Sons of Horus, Word Bearers, and the Alpha Legion. 342 pages of this, of all these traitor legions. Oh, look at that piece. I like that piece. Night Lords? That's cool. That just looks cool. Yeah. So you get the army list on force orgs and how to, set up your army. It's like out of the core book, and both of these Liber books seem to have it. Ally charts, Then you get into your generic warlord traits. Then we get into the HQ, the Legion Praetor, Cataphractii Praetor, Centurion. I assume these are going to be identical to the Loyalist ones. I'm going to assume. I'm not going to go side by side looking through these. I'm sure there's plenty of channels out there who are doing side by side type comparisons of, Legion, Cataphractii, Centurions, Loyalist, and, Traitor. I'm not going to do that because I'm not that knowledgeable in this. But yeah, ask me in a couple years from now, then I'll probably be somewhat knowledgeable. Somewhat. I might be a smidge better. Cataphractii Command Squad, Tartaros Command Squad, and the Damocles Command Rhino. Yeah, I assume these are all pretty much the same. All these generic units. It's, when you get into the Legion specifics is when things change up and options change up. Elites, you have the Veteran Squad, 2 pages on their rules. Like, tons of options. Tons of options. Points values and everything like that. Legion Cataphractii Squad, Legion Tartaros Squad, Destroyer Assault Squad, Mortalis Destroyer Squad, Apothecarian Detachment. What does Apothecarian Detachment do? It's just one Apothecary? It's a character? You just get one Apothecary. He's an elite, just an Apothecary. He's got a bunch of options. No idea what all that stuff is. Very, very cool. Tech Marine Covenant, Contemptor Dreadnought Talon, and Legion Rapier Battery. How many Rapiers can you get? 1? That's it. Just squad is 1 and 2 gunners. That's it. That's not a battery. That's just 1 gun. Is 1 gun a battery? Oh, you can add up to 2. You can add up to 2 more guns. Okay. I was like, that's not a battery. 1 dude's not a battery. Troops. Legion Tactical Squad, Legion Despoiler Squad, Legion Assault Squad, Legion Breacher Squad, Legion Tactical Support Squad. What's a Tactical Support Squad? It's 5 duders. Bunch of options. It's a support squad. Or maybe they're there for moral support. Reconnaissance Squad, Scout Squad, and Legion Rhino Transport, Legion Drop Pod, and Legion Dreadnought Drop Pod, Legion Termite Assault Drill. I am curious to see if we'll get plastic kit of that. I'd be very curious to see. Very curious. Fast Attack. You get Legion Seeker Squad, Outrider Squadron, Saber Strike Squadron, Sky Hunter Squadron, man, Javelin Squadron, Proteus Land Speeder Squadron, Storm Eagle Gunship, Zephon Interceptor, Dreadcaw Drop Pod. So much stuff. Heavy support, you've got the Leviathan Dreadnought Talon, Dreadio Dreadnought Talon. I like the Dreadio. I just like because it's got the big guns. Anyway, it reminds me of Mech Warrior or Robotech, just that, that one that had the big long guns on it and was kind of squat kind of body. You know which one I'm talking about. Legion Heavy Support Squad, Predator Squadron. How many Predators in a squadron? You can have up to 4 in the squadron. 1, and you can add up to 3 Predators. Hoof. Hoof. Only 3 hull points on a Predator, really. Not particularly that tough. Sicarian Squadron, they have 4 hull points, Sicarians. How many can you have in a squadron? Just 2, looks like. Yeah, just 2 Sicarians in a squad. Yeah, they're pretty tough. Move fast, too. Jeez Louise. Sicarian Arcus Squadron, whatever the Arcus is. No idea. None. 0. Sicarian Punisher Squadron, Sicarian Venator Squadron, Sicarian Omega Squadron, Sicarian Kratos Squadron. Then you got the Land Raider Proteus Carrier Squadron. Proteus Carrier? Man, you can have up to 3? Jeez Louise, that's a squadron. Proteus Explorator, Vindicator Squadron. Pull the bookmark out. Oh, something's stuck here on the page. Ew, the pages are stuck. There we go. Little bit of glue. Little bit of glue. Legion Land Raider Spartan. Legion Scorpus Squadron. Legion Arquitter Squadron. Fire Raptor Gunship. Deathstorm Drop Pod Squadron. And Legion Carbitis? Assault Claw. I don't know how you say the name, but anyway. Lords of War. Legion Cerberus Squadron. Legion Typhus Squadron. Legion Glaive. Fellblade. Falcon. Thunderhawk Gunship. Will we ever see the Thunderhawk Gunship in plastic? It's been long rumored. Will we see it? Do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. Do you guys think we'll see a plastic Thunderhawk Gunship? Have you seen? I mean, we know there's one for Aeronautica. But that's not what we were talking about, right? Basically, my question really is, are we going to see everything that Forge World has produced become plastic, or are we going to continue to see those things stay in resin, and we'll get like a kind of trickle of, you know, really popular kind of things become plastic? Or do you think everything's going to be plastic? Legion Sokar Stormbird, Legion Mastodon, and then appendices. Get all your unit subtypes, unique subtypes, skirmish subtype, bombard subtype, and reinforced subtype. Rights of War, unaligned Rights of War. Man, oh man, there's so much rules. More Rights of War. You need like a degree in space marinology to fully appreciate the depth of this book, of these books, I should say, not just this book. Then we get the Legion Concellaris, and that's the Librarians, Master of Signals, Legion Esoterist, Legion Champion, Legion Delegatus, Legion Chaplain, Vigilator, Pathfinder, Herald, Forge Lord, Primus Medicae, Siegebreaker, Armistos, Mortat, Legion Mortat, Mortifactor, Pravian, a Pravian. Then we get into our Legion specific, or not, generic special rules, just for the Astartes, like Apothecarian, Area Denial Drop, Auxiliary Vehicle Bay, Bitter Duty, Containment Breach. Now, I don't know if any of these rules are different from the Astartes book, because we're in the Heretic book. This all looks very familiar, so I'm going to assume these are all pretty much the same rules. I mean, I imagine 1 or 2 might be different, but yeah. Feedback, Heat Blast, Heavy Beam, yeah, Infantry Transport, Limited Ammunition. There's so much special rules here. There's just so much stuff. Oh, Trader. I would assume Trader is probably a special rule that's specific to them, obviously. Void Shields. Then we get into the Armory. The Armory should be fairly similar to the Loyal Legions, because, again, I'm assuming that these are all pretty much, you know, the same rules. But I could be wrong. I mean, I could not tell you if any. Architect Pistol. Yeah, so I'm going to assume that these are the same kind of rules. We get the Bolt Weapons, Combi Weapons, Conversion Beam Weapons, Graviton, Disintegrator, Laz, Flamer, Melta, Missile, Plasma, Volkite, Phosphex, rad weapons, and exotic and miscellaneous, and a lascutter. Then the close combat, basic, chain weapons, carnival weapons. Carnival. Sounds like carnival. Okay, that doesn't sound familiar from the last one. It's a saber, tabar, and glaive. Force weapons, power weapons, paragon blades, servo weapons, and exotic and miscellaneous weapons. And they all look pretty much standard. Even the picture for all the weapons looks like the same one from the Astartes book. Then we get into Legion Astartes war gear. Looks like it might be fairly similar. Again, I guess there really wouldn't be that much dissimilarity between the two sides because they're both the same. And one side is not fully, embraced in chaos, right? And so they would be all mutated and goofed up, right? So, yeah, it's very, very interesting. Narthicum, power armor, psychic hood, scout armor. Yeah, these all look pretty much the same. Then by page 149, we get into the Legion Astartes, the traitor Legion Astartes. Servants of the War Master, the Legion Astartes rules. Reactions, war gear, characters. Man. We get into the Emperor's Children. Gets all the special rules, the advanced reactions, the warlord traits, rites of war, the armory, so all their special gear, the sonic shriekers, subsonic pulsar, and sonic lance. That's pretty cool. Phoenix Warden. Man, there's all sorts of stuff. Then we get into Fulgrim, 2 pages of Fulgrim, Phoenix Terminator Squad, Palatine Blade Squad, Cacophony Squad, Cacophony? Lord Commander Eldon, very familiar with that character. You get introduced to him, I think, in the first book of Horus Heresy. Captain Saul Tarvitz, very, very cool. Captain Lucius. Then we get into Heraldry for the Emperor's Children. Very, very nice. Love the purple and silver and purple and gold. Yeah, very, very cool. Then we get into their Legion Heraldry. Then we get some pretty pictures of painted models to get you inspired. Next is Iron Warriors. Has all their special rules, their advanced reaction, bitter fury, warlord traits, rites of war, armory, Warpsmith, graviton crushers, Olympian shrapnel weapons. Jeepers creepers. Get all sorts of toys, these guys. Then the Primarch, Pertabaro, Iron Circle Maniple, Tyrant Siege Terminator Squad. Then their Heraldry, which is just silver with the hazard markings. Vehicle Heraldry. Then their color guides. They do look cool. I mean, it's so striking because you go with the silver, you can go rusty, and then you have the hazard markings on them. They are pretty cool. I took that little test, which Space Marine Legion are you? And I got Iron Warriors. I don't agree, but, whatever. Yeah, I'm still salty about it because I'm sure everybody who's been listening to me up at this point talking about this stuff, yeah, I'm still salty about it. Next is the Night Lords, and of course we have their warlord traits, advanced reaction, better part of valor. Get into warlord traits, rites of war, their armory. Get into Conrad Kurz, their Primarch, Terror Squad, Night Raptor Squad, Contekar, Terminator Squad, Contekar, I don't know what that word is. Sevatar. Then we get into their heraldry. Again, how could these guys be mistaken for good guys? Skulls, bat wings, lightning, hanging skin from their belt, and bones and heads. And these were good guys? You didn't see the fact that these guys might turn bad? That's kind of on you at that point, really. Because all the signs were there that they were going to become bad guys. World Eaters. Get all their rules. Advanced reaction. The Savage Tide. Warlord traits. Rites of war. Man, there's so much information in these books, man. It's not even funny. I'm not laughing because this book is hurting my arm. The Armory. Raving Madmen. Savage Forever, Cadre Weapons, Meteor Hammer, Excruciator Chain Axe, Phalanx Blade, and Barb Hook Lash. Jeez. These guys are just fun. This is another one of those chapters that I would consider doing. I like the World Eaters because I just like how the color scheme works and how they're just kind of splattered in blood. I kind of like that. Get the rules for Angron, 2 pages on Angron. You get the Red Butchers, Rampager Squad, Karn the Bloody, good old Karn. And then the Heraldry for the World Eaters. Oh yeah, okay, they're still blue. Oh, some of them have red on their shoulder. Okay. And they're pretty straightforward. They just have their tactical assault squad markings. Like, they're just, straight up. But then you get, like, how do they mark themselves with all the red? That's blood. Oh, they're covered in blood, by the way. The tank, that's all blood. You know how many people you have to run over to get that much blood on you? No, but I dig World Eaters. Like, they're a really good color scheme. I mean, like the Dreadnought. He's just got the blood splattered all over the place on his fists and his feet. He's just stepping through and just punching the crap out of people. Then, here's the other chapter that might get me. The Death Guard. They're subject to all these special rules, which is Remorseless, the Reaper's Arsenal, Sons of Barbarous. Their advanced reaction is Remorseless Advance. Probably Never Fall Back or something like that. I'm not even going to bother reading it because there's just, again, so much there. It's like a paragraph of rule. Warlord traits. Armory of the Death Guard. Chem Pistol, Chem Flamer, Chem Combi Flamer, Heavy Chem Flamer, and Chem Cannon. Jeepers. Toxin Bombs and Power Sides. Oh, like for the big sides. Then you get Mortarion. 2 pages on Mortarion. You get the Death Shroud Terminator Squad. Grave Warden Terminator Squad. Callous Typhon. You get good old Typhon in there. And then the Heraldry. I like the Heraldry for Death Guard. I like that cream and green. Cream and green? That didn't sound right. But it's a Mark III helmet. Yeah, and a Mark III helm. I like that kind of, like, it has like a breech over the helmet. I kind of like that. I don't know what you would call that, but it's under the variants. It's these 2 little variants here. So for everybody who's looking at these, but yeah, I like that look. Like, if these were the kind of things that, like, Forge World were to produce and so you can put them on, I'd be inclined to wait and put those on my Space Marines. Yeah, it's something about the color scheme I just really enjoy. It's that light color with the green, and then you have, like, the little bronze accents, or brass. And just like the World Eaters, I mean, you can cover these guys in blood, but they actually look better, like, all kind of worn and weathered and rusting and everything like that. Like, that's just, you just have some fun with these guys. Here they depict them more like white, whereas you always see them kind of more like a bone color, like a light bone color. Yeah, like even in the painting guides, see, they're more of a bone color. Whereas in the color guides, they look more white. Yeah. Thousand Suns get their specific rules. Cult Arcana, Prosper and Arsenal. Their advanced reaction, Fortress of the Mind, probably against psychic tests or some crap like that. Their Arcana, that's all their magic abilities or psychic abilities. Is that what it is? Is their psychic powers? Yeah, I think these are all psychic powers. I'm seeing references to psychers, so yeah, it's gotta be psychic powers. Warlord traits, Rites of War, then their armory, Ether Fire Cannons, Aphic Shells, Archaea Pattern Force Weapons. Jeepers Creepers. Man, like every faction has something different, yet you're playing within the same body type, right? Like a Space Marine, Terminator, you know what I mean? Like, you already kind of know what to expect, and it's just the little rules and just little benefits, right? It's very, very interesting. I can easily see this becoming a big tournament game, like being the tournament. I can see this being the tournament game. Magnus the Red. The only reason why we've never seen this as the tournament game, or, being very prevalent in tournaments, is I think the cost to entry has just always been so high for this game, right? Because everything was Forge World, and then typically Forge World prices were a little bit higher than regular Games Workshop prices. But yeah, that's just a little bit of my speculation on there. Magnus the Red, 2 pages on him. Sekhmet Terminator Cabal. Contemptor Osiron Dreadnought Talon. Osiron? Castellax Aka Automata. Man, say that 10 times fast. It sounds like the Macarena. Kentai Occult Cabal. That's a bunch of Psychers. Then Airman, or Azek Ironman. Airman? Frick. The oh-so familiar Airman. Magitus Amon. Then the color guides. The color guides for Thousand Suns just always so really, really cool. Again, I could easily see, separate heads coming out for these guys as well. A little head pack. Ooh, I like the incorporation of black in the color scheme on the vehicles. I like that. Usually it's just a red and white, but I like this red and gold and black. Thousand Suns, man. Sons of Horus. They get their chapter specific rule, legion specific rules, excuse me. Their advanced reaction, Death Dealers. Warlord traits, Rites of War, Armory. My God. Bane Strike Bolters. They're higher strength. Oof. Dark Emissary. Then we get Horus Lupercal. He's expensive. Oh, because he has two profiles. He has Horus and Horus Ascended. Oh, it's his corrupted one. Oh. Again, there's all sorts of stuff in here, kids. Horus Ascended. What has he got? Powers? Has he got psychic powers? He gets all sorts of special... He's his own thing. Just Terminator Squad. Reaver Attack Squad. Malagurst the Twisted. No idea who that is. Ezekiel Abaddon. Garvel Loken. Hey, Loken. He's like, in the first couple books, he's kind of who we're following along with, right, in the story. It's kind of told from his perspective. Heraldry Guide. Very, very nice. I like the color scheme for Sons of Horus. I just like that kind of green. It just looks really cool. Then we get into the Word Bearers. Advanced Reaction. Glorious Martyrdom. Jeez. Warlord traits. Rites of War. Then their Armory. Warp Fire Weapons. Tainted Weapons. Dark Channeling. Burning Lore. Burning Lore. See a doctor, bud. Diabolist. Lorgar. Gall Vorbeck Squad. Ashen Circle Squad. Myra Gall Dreadnought. These names. Zardu Layak. Who? Argel Tal. High Chaplain Erberus. It's Erberus. It's his fault. Corferon. And then, of course, the Heraldry Guide. Really, really cool. Oh, these guys are even Gall Vorbeck. It shows that his helmet's already warping. Oh, these dirty, dirty birds. Bad word bearers. I blame the word bearers. Oh, they get access to the Dark Brethren. They're already guys that are already mutating. Oh yeah, like even their dreadnoughts all messed up. Man. Then we have the Alpha Legion. Have their chapter rule, lies and obfuscation. Saboteurs, Sons of the Hydra. Hail Hydra. Rewards of Treachery. Then their advanced reaction is Smoke and Mirrors. And it's like a paragraph describing the rules. So I'm not going to bother reading it. Warlord trait, Rites of War. Again, I told you all, this was a useless review. I told you at the door, this was a useless review. If you've watched these videos this long, bravo. Thank you. But yeah. Armory of the Alpha Legion. We got Power Daggers, Bane Strike Bolters. What are Bane Strike Bolters? Oh my god. That's kind of like the other bolters as well. Venom Spheres. No idea what those do. Saboteur. Legion Cancellars. Saboteur. Oh, okay. So like this is like the Apothecarian and stuff, and the other Cancellars, whatever the heck they're called. Alfarius. 2 pages on Alfarius. Jeepers. Lernian Terminator Squad for Lernin. Headhunter Kill Team. Exodus. An Assassin. He's an assassin? Assassin. Armorless Dynat. Then the color guide. The Alpha Legion has like probably, aside from Thousand Suns, they have like the prettiest color schemes. I just like that the blue with the green shimmer in it. I like that. It's kind of like, you know, color shifting. Yeah. And then the color scheme for the vehicles. Painting guides. Oh yeah, it looks like they're doing like a metallic with the color on top. Very, very cool. And is that it? That's it for the Legion specific stuff. Then we get into an ad, and that's it for the book. Liber Hereticus. Hereticus. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong, and I'm sure many of you are out there cringing like, Chris, just say it this way. This is how it's pronounced. Quit being a dummy. Big thank you to Games Workshop for sending me a review copy of this book. And all the other Horus Heresy stuff for review. Huge thank you. I think they're trying to suck me into this game. I think this is what's going to happen. And who knows what kind of future what kind of releases we're going to see. And I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see how this game is received by more match play, competitive type playing. Because I suspect that's where this is really people are really gonna like grab on, because, you know, the legions don't really vary all that much, and yeah, so it's really kind of more a bit akin to like a game of chess, where you got the same amount of pieces, you got the same, you know, same amount of specialized troops, you know what I mean? And so I can see this being more akin to a more competitive type play. And if they are producing plastics that are very affordable, as opposed to previously when you had plastic and resin kits, and these are just all straight up plastic kits, I can easily see a lot of people building up their forces. And yeah, I can easily see this stuff becoming more akin to competitive type gameplay. Big thank you to my patrons. Without your support, these videos would not be possible. If you're considering Patreon support, click the link in the description below. It'll take you off to Patreon. Huge thank you to everybody who does. If you're not able to support monetarily, i.e. money, thumbing up the video, liking, following, subscribing, commenting, ringing the bell, all that stuff helps as well. All it takes is a couple clicks of a button and you're helping me out a great deal. Thanks for watching this far. Thanks for watching all these vids, because I'll be posting these all at the same time essentially. So hopefully you guys are finding this somewhat informative. These are useless reviews. I know there's plenty of people who've already reviewed all this stuff in great detail and making the comparisons. For me, I think I'm more like any of you out there who have been kind of had a passing interest in a lot of this stuff and wondered, you know, what this was all about. Hopefully this was kind of helpful and inspirational as far as maybe taking the leap and getting into this, which I'm with you. I'm like right at the precipice as well. And so, yeah. So huge thank you to everybody watching this far. Go enjoy, watch the other videos. Horus Heresy. Let me know down below, what legion should I do? What legion should I go? I'm leaning towards Death Guard. I could also go World Eaters. I don't know if I'd go Loyalist. The only Loyalist I'd go maybe is... I don't even know. I mean, like, yeah. Let me know down below what you think I should go with. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care of your brushes. They'll take care of you. And I will see you guys in the next video.